Hey, my Taurus babies, what's going on with you? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Sick as a dog. You know, y'all like, what you doing out here if you're sick? This is how this shit go. You were supposed to get up and do a reading, you get up and you do a damn reading. Anyway, I am here. I just cut the little cards. And I don't know why I've been doing this lately. It just seems like the thing that needs to be done on the cut. Because so many of us are going through so much shit. What the hell? So there's the Seven of Swords. That's been popping up a lot in a lot of readings with a lot of tarot readers. The Five of Wands. And the Two of Wands. So some of you have been dealing with loss, people deceiving you, lying to you, just loss. Some of you lost relationships with folks recently. What's cool is that underneath that you got the Page of Wands under here. Very much. A lot of times when you realize people have been fucking with you, you start making moves. That part, that phoenix coming up out of the ashes, that type of shit. But many of you and we're dealing with summer energy. So I'm going to just say for the past couple of months, many of you have had to deal with loss of some sort. Relationship changes, maybe people you thought you should have been getting with, you didn't actually get with. In a romantic sense, maybe friends that you thought were true, find out they full of shit. Some of you have lost jobs, and not necessarily of your own accord, but people just being shady and shit. Payroll not done, that kind of shit. So you're coming out of this energy. It is still prevalent. Don't get that part twisted. It's still there. But many of you had to deal with that. With that, a lot of blocked energy this summer. A lot of things just not going. Some of you, I've had some of you tell me, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. It's that kind of shit. But at the end of all of this, it's about home and hearth and what you have dominion over, which would be your home and your hearth, and the people in your home and your hearth, that type of shit. The energy is changing. I've been saying this, and I still feel it, and I believe that it is true. By the time we get to October, we are going to be riding high. But you got to go through all this bullshit first to get to that. Just saying. So, that said, other side of this is the front side of the Four of Wands. Celebration is coming, people. It's coming. I know y'all like, what the fuck? We've been saying that all year. Yeah. Some people have gotten it. Some people still getting it. Some people about to get it. I'm just saying. But the good times are getting ready to show up. This is going to be the weekend update. And I'm going to have to timestamp it for the month of September. We're going to roll right from one to the other because, fuck it, that's the way the calendar is going. So if I do the weekend update through Friday the 27th to the 31st, Wednesday is the 1st of September. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of August. And subsequently at the end of summer, pretty much. We get to, I think, September 21st. We are going into the fall equinox. All you Halloween lovers, get ready. Hold on, we got a few more days. Get my martinis in and my daiquiris. Hold on, still got a few more days. Y'all only understood an hour ago. I was in my bed, about to die. I don't know what I got. I ain't trying to figure it out right now. I just knew I had to get up and do this damn reading. So it's what the hell. I'm trying to turn the hangman around. So that means waiting for a lot of you is over. Those of you that know me know I don't do reversals. But I do pick up on that energy. And that I was trying to just twist that over. Letting me know that we are still going through transitions, but the waiting part is over. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And here's Tuesday. So this is the weekend update portion. I'm clocking in just about 6 minutes. All right. Let's see what we got going on for the weekend. Some of you got some options. The Seven of Cups is talking to me. The High Priestess on the front end, strength on the back end. The High Priestess is pulling the Eight of Cups. Strength card is pulling the Nine of Cups. So you're coming to an end of some emotional upheaval. This Ace of Wands is pulling the Six of Cups. So there's love coming in. Could be old, could be new, but that Ace of Wands is telling me you need to stay balanced and follow your intuition. The Sun is pulling the Four of Pentacles. The Hangman is pulling the King of Cups. A lot of emotional shit going on. Seven of Cups is pulling the Strength card. Strength of Temperance. It's Temperance. You get them two. Can you see how I can get them confused? Big ass line sitting there like, ooh. That's the back of the Temperance. Once again, talking about balance. Gonna come back to that. Page of Pentacles is pulling the Six of Swords, moving out of the choppy and into the calmer. And the Ace of Wands, once again, on top of the King of Wands. A lot of activity. A lot of activity. So this is the weekend update. Looking at the overall energy, the front and the back. The High Priestess obviously has a lot of earth energy. In parentheses, Taurus. I'm just saying. With the Four of Pentacles. Balance, the word balance. I've written the word balance on 1, 2, 3. On 3 of the cards on the board. And they're all right up here. So out the gate, I'm going to tell you, regardless of whatever's going on, you got people coming back from the past. If you got new people coming in, some of you in that energy of just met somebody and kind of talking and you want to jump out your skin and go, ooh, you're perfect. And stay balanced. Stay balanced. Jobs. Family relationships. Money. All of this is asking that you keep your fucking emotions in check, despite the urge to want to get up and jump out and do the damn thing. That shit right there. With the 8 and the 9 of Cups on the front and the back end, many of you are just kind of like, sick of this shit. Sick of feeling this way. But notice the falling star, always a harbinger of good things to come. The back of this talks about making drastic decisions or being in that energy of having to make decisions on the go, more or less. Many of you are kind of in that, but you're not really sure exactly what you want to do. But you're trying to come up out of this emotional energy, and hence why everything on the damn board is talking about staying balanced and slow down and look at what you're doing and go with the flow and all this shit. As you come out of an emotional swamp, A lot of times it's just easy to just jump in and ignore the spiritual part of what's going on. Universe is asking you to stay balanced, trust your intuition, trust yourself, that high priestess energy. And if the high priestess is showing up, that means you that bitch. Or that dude, either way, however you want to look at it. We're looking at gender, but yeah, you that one. You the boss. I think last week's weekly reading, what I say? You the boss. What you doing? You are the boss. It's going to be up to you to manage your emotional well-being from here on out. If you are expecting someone else to manage your emotions, you're wrong. It ain't going to happen. They ain't going to do it right. They're going to fuck you up, and you're going to end up right back in the middle of the mud going, I don't know how I got here. Nine of Cups is signifying an ending to all of this as you start making moves and strides towards your ideal happiness, the perfect place you want to be. That it's sitting on the Strength card. Once again, the balance, where balance is coming up. Second guessing yourself. You got this, Taurus. I don't even have to go into this. You got this. Take your time. Go slow where you need to. Be courageous. Man is nothing if not courageous. I saw a video yesterday with about 20 hyenas and one poor little lion. And them hyenas, I hate hyenas. Anybody that knows me will tell you I have a true aversion if I ever see a hyena anywhere getting shot. I'm sorry, I said it, getting shot. I can't stand them. But these hyenas were on this line like, what? And then the lion's brother showed up. The hyenas got busy, gone. I'm going to say, now that since I brought that up, I don't know what made me even think about that. That was on Facebook. Find your buddy. Find your buddy. Whoever this is, your BFF, your neighbor, whoever it is, find your buddy. And let them help you stay in balance. Your challenge is just that. Staying balanced. And remembering where you came from. Especially if you're dealing with old energy coming back. And this could be not just romantic, family. We got folks trying to dip in and dip out and, be nosy and see what you're doing, all that ad. Just stay balanced. Don't get too far afield of what your goals are. Don't get off course of where you need to be going. Follow your intuition. Tomorrow's energy, the sun with the Four of Pentacles, once again talking about balance and you just going with the flow. If you can do those two things going into the weekend, you will be successful. Saturday's energy, the Hangman with the King of Cups. You're going to get what you want and what you've been waiting for. The waiting is over. The waiting is over. For whatever fucking the deal is, circumstances are changing all across the board. So if there's been some kind of stuck, stagnant energy, might just have you in this emotional swamp, it's changing. It's changing. So that Hangman, major energy, is telling you that coming right up off the heels of the Sun card, there's no mistake on that either. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards on the board. The Ace of Wands in the challenge position. This ain't no punk ass energy, Taurus. It is not. Just know, for everything that you're dealing with right now, there's been a change of circumstances. Whether you see it or not, whether you actually know it or not, behind the scenes, there's definitely been a change of circumstances. Anything that was not true to you, infidelity goes a long way. It's not just cheating, not just sexual cheating. There's a lot of other shit too in that. Getting ready to change. Getting ready to change. We get to Sunday's energy with the Seven of Cups and the Temperance on top once again. Still talking about balance, bringing it back. A lot of you, like I said, have options. And you can just look here and see. We got a snake up here. We got a pharaoh down here. We got, what is that? candle of some sorts up here. You got a variety of options, and that could be anything. It could be job, it could be romance, it could be car you trying to pick. But slow down. Slow down, because you might see the first red shiny object and go, ooh, I want that one. And that might be the very one that's broke all up on the inside. Same thing for people. Oh, he's so handsome, he's so tall. It might be the very one just broke down. He got not near bone in the body, emotional or nurturing. But they're beautiful on the outside. I'm just saying. Don't let the weight of the options get you, once again, back up here in this emotional swamp. These are the things that you're naturally coming out of, but it ain't going to take much to slide you right back in to whatever little funk you might be in right now. Monday, Page of Pentacles with the Six of Swords, moving out of the choppy into the calmer. Money and health issues pop up here. Follow your intuition. Just follow your intuition. If you feel like something is not going to work, or if you feel like it's a struggle, just back up. Just back up and keep growing. Don't just change course a little bit. Feel like there's a struggle. For some of you, you may be getting ready to get that promotion. Getting ready to enter into a new relationship. Once again, the word distance, I wrote that on here, but what I'm feeling is emotional distance. And once again, the word balance just springs to mind. Staying in emotional balance and not getting carried away. Get carried away, you can tip that boat over. Just saying. There's so much for getting out of the choppy into the calmer. Now everybody in the soup because you were trying to go too fast. That part. At the end of this, Tuesday, King of Wands with the Ace of Wands sitting on top. You're looking for people and you want to get with the people that are loyal. And not just loyal to you, but loyal, period. To whatever the cause is. Just loyal. People that are not going to be apt to get up and run away. I don't know who that's for, but that's the message there. There may be some new people coming in to your experience, and the Page of Pentacles heralds that. They may not be what they seem. Just say that. So as you hear this, when you hear this, anybody new coming after you hear this, look out. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Once again, the word dominion is here. Thought I saw it on something else. I didn't. But your shit, your house, your home, your hearth. Be careful who you're letting into your experience, especially new folks. That's a red bird. In some Native American cultures, red is a color of protection. Since I'm talking about it, we're going to say that. Just know that you are divinely protected, but still keep your eyes open. All that glitters is not gold. That part right there. I'm going to pause this, pull the cards up, and then we're going to do September 2021. Okay. Let's see what we got on the cut. Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Hoorah card, the Chariot, rolling off. Deuces by. So this is going to start Taurus monthly for September 2021, which is Wednesday, September 1st. Been trying to clear up misunderstandings. You know, my lights are all kind of funky today. There we go. Clearing up any kind of misunderstandings that have been going on. Some of you have been trying to do that last couple weeks. Still on the hunt for Red October. Doggone it. trying to get this Ten of Pentacles right. That's the feeling here. And for those of you that have been actively out dating and seeking Mr. or Mrs. Right now, whatever, this has not been an easy thing to do. That's getting ready to change because that energy is getting ready to take a ride. Many of you that I'm looking at the backside of this chariot, many of you, the moves that you're getting ready to make are going to be because, we're looking at his behind here, it's going to be because of the reflections that you've had past month or so, that thoughtful, contemplative shit, thinking about where you've come from, what you've been through. So many of the decisions you're getting ready to make in this energy is going to be because of that. The bottom of this is the Eight of Swords, letting your thoughts keep you in prison. Once again, coming out of this energy. I know you're like, it popped up and we know you're trying to come out. All of this is trying to come out. Trying to come out of stale, stagnant shit. All right, let's see what we got here going on. What's the goings on? You got the World card right there. It's on the bottom. Three of Wands on the bottom. So things are moving. Believe it or not. Things are definitely moving. A lot of behind the scenes activities. Love and work both are strong there. Things you can't see. Conversations people are having about you that you are unaware of. All of that shit. There's nothing bad here. Let's get even folks that's trying to talk ugly and mean and do some other shit. There's nothing bad here for you. All of it's going to play to your favor. Look at there. Ten of Pentacles. On the front end. On the back end, the Three of Wands. Challenge pulls the Emperor. Okay now. Leadership, authority. It's that boss shit. Say, ooh, you rolling into September with that energy. You are the boss, Taurus. I don't know what you was thinking, but you are the boss. Magician, Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords. Hot dog it. Worst of it is over. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Death card. I don't see nothing wrong yet. And that I have actual pentacles on the board. The 10 and the 5 and the 7. Money is about to get right. But the universe is asking you to do things that are going to last with your money. Don't be out here blowing it on some bullshit. Five of Pentacles twice, two different places. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're just popping out today. Lovers. Choices. Ten of Swords on top of the Ten of Swords. You can't make this shit up. Oh, here's Mr. Slow Ass. Slow ass. But this is about money. Okay, we're going to come back to that. Once again, got that blocked energy. Five of Wands on top of the Seven of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords, surrender to the change. How about that? And give me one for the challenge, please. No, one. Page of Pentacles. How about that? You the boss. That's your challenge, to understand that you. Leadership, authority, some kind of balance. I know I said this last week. This don't look like, those of you that are in the art, you can see the balance in the picture. Come on, work with me. But you've got the Page of Pentacles here. It's telling me good news on all fronts. You got this. Keep the faith. Keep your thoughts positive. Money, love, all of it wrapped up in one. The security. Dealing with the Pentacles, we're talking about the security. So looking at your overall energy for the month of September with the King of Wands on top of the Ten of Pentacles, I'm still getting that same feeling of you the boss. Boom. That Emperor energy. You are the boss. And there may be some funky folks, not necessarily snakes in the grass. It looks like a salamander to me. Salamanders got their own little issues. Those of you that have ever seen a salamander in real life, they have their own little personality and can create chaos in the midst of nothing. Trust me. You got this. As long as you are using the wisdom. And wisdom, I wrote it on this card and I wrote it on this card as well. So there is definitely a point here of using what you know. Wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom. What's the difference between knowledge and wisdom, EJ? Knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing you don't put no damn tomato in no fruit salad. Come on. Using your wisdom. And sometimes when you use your wisdom, because everybody is not wise. Let's kick that about. Everybody don't have the same amount of wisdom, same amount of knowledge, don't apply the same. You using your wisdom may not look good or right to someone else. But don't let somebody else's fucked up ass perspective on your shit keep you from your abundance or your prosperity. Let me say that again. Everybody don't have the same amount of knowledge and wisdom. Don't let somebody else's funky, fucked up ass perspective on your situation keep you from your abundance and prosperity. Well, how you getting back with her? She ain't doing that. None of your damn business. That's you using your personal wisdom in your personal situation. On the backside of your overall energy with the Five of Pentacles on top of the Three of Wands, some of you still are worrying, kind of resistant to this surrendering, that down there, and letting go and going with the flow. Go with the flow. Like, where you get that from the 5 and the 3? That's the energy that's there. Many of y'all just sitting up agonizing over some shit you can't even agonize over. Can't spell it, can't put it in a sentence, but you agonizing over it. Like, I can't figure it out. I don't know. Let that bullshit go. See that sun trying to come up through the clouds? The wands. Them 3 little sprigs right there. They got shit growing on it. If you are so busy worried about, oh, there's so much mountain over here, I don't know how, you're going to miss all of this right here. Yeah. That's what you don't want to do. And that's the energy, that's the gut energy that's really holding you down. You're resistant, you're worried, because you can't see the future, you don't know. The fuck, going with the flow sound like a foreign language. Surrendering to anything, talking about that wisdom. You know, oh, I know it is. Slow down. Slow down and know. Have some faith, people. The hell you watching all this shit for and talking about, oh, I'm going to think positive today. You busy worried. Have some faith and know when morning comes. Hello? Little sprigs there. That means that's hope for the future. But fuck hope. That's faith for right now. Just saying. Just saying. The first part of the month, you have got to not use your skill and logic. How can I put this? The energy here, I'm looking at the Magician, the Queen of Wands, the Lover's card, and the Queen of Cups. These first 2 sets of cards. Your skill and logic, you have it. Wisdom, you have it. Knowledge, you have it. But what you don't want to do is do the big poster board in red paint. I am beautiful and I am brilliant. Because everybody going to look at you like, what the fuck? You need to put all of the skill, the logic, the knowledge, the wisdom in your pocket. And feel free to roam about the cabin. without announcing that you're intelligent, without announcing that you're brilliant, without announcing that you know everything. Just put all that shit in your pocket. And then look for instances to use what you know. If you go around broadcasting, I'm beautiful and I'm intelligent. I'm beautiful and people are going to be like, this fool has lost their mind, for real. And you may be beautiful and intelligent. I'm not even doubting that part. But when you broadcast it, people have a tendency to want to look at you like, really? And then they don't believe anything that you say or do. And it takes some big drastic situation for them to truly understand how beautiful and brilliant you are. Fuck all of that. Put that beauty and brilliance in your pocket and look for instances to help people. That's when all of that beautiful brilliance will pop right the hell out without you having to say a damn word. That's the best thing I can tell you. The first couple of weeks of September, those should be words to live by. With the Lover's card in play here, there's going to be some choices. Obviously, you will become aware of other situations that are coming up. I think for the weekend update, I just said be careful with new people. And as I say that, I'm looking at this flaming bush over here. Be careful with new people. Be careful with new lovers. STDs comes to mind. So if you're thinking about playing the winky-dinky in the raw, be careful. Be careful. People coming at you right now in this energy. How can I say this without sounding like a complete clown? They want to latch on to you because they feel like you have something they don't. And that becomes an energy drain at some point. So be careful of the new people that you are letting into your experience. With Mercury retrograde coming this month of September on the 27th, I would just be careful. And this will probably be one and only time or one of the few times this year I'm going to say to you, going backwards would probably be a better bet right now in this energy than trying to go forward with somebody completely brand new. So if you've met someone in the last month or two, we're going to kind of just push them over here. I still would keep my eyes open, but anybody coming brand new in the next week or two, I'd have them way out there somewhere. Hey, how you doing? But I would not be giving up a lot of information. I would not be sharing a lot of things. I would particularly be careful with sex, because some people that are coming towards you are so full of shit, it ain't even funny. That part, shallow and superficial, those are the words that are coming to mind, but they are ultimately going to be an energy drain. Looking at the Ten of Swords twice. You were coming out of this, I'm so hurt. It hurt me so bad. Be grateful for the pain. That's what I'm going to tell you. Be grateful. And as you move through the month, you will see instances of where you've been hurt. Just know that the worst of this is over. Psychic wounds and shit, don't let them haunt you. You can only process your emotions so many damn times before you have to just move forward. And I'm the queen of talking about healing on the run, because in real time, none of us had time to sit around the house for 6 weeks, COVID or not, trying to figure out, I made a mistake. You ain't got time for that. So just be grateful for the things that you've gone through, because once again, talking about that knowledge and wisdom thing up here, that's where knowledge and wisdom comes from. Come on. The worst of it is over. You should be able to move forward, whatever your endeavors are, freely. We're going to get to this in a minute. Surrendering to the flow. And as you surrender to the flow, you'll see the change of fortune. And you'll feel, you're not going to forget the pain that you've gone through. You're not. But trying to overprocess something becomes counterintuitive and counterproductive at some point. So if you've spent the whole summer agonizing about all the shit you've done and all the shit somebody's done to you and how bad and how poorly you feel, first of all, know the worst part of that is over. Second of all, be grateful for that knowledge, because if you pay attention, it's going to keep you from getting with a brand new energy suck in your life. Ooh. With the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is talking about your money. Do not self-sabotage yourself in your speaking. That's where we at with this. Do not kill your abundance with your words. Girl, I'm always broke. Okay, that you do need to get that out of your vocabulary. Broke needs to go. I can't never find a good job. Let that go. Don't say it. Don't utter it. I don't give a damn what you're thinking. But please don't utter that shit in the air. Sabotaging your shit. And you hear every last one of us say the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving dude in the deck. He is. But he's also the most grounded dude in the deck. Hello. Come on. So set your foundation with good words. Once again, having faith, optimism. Speak positive into your future. Speak positive into your now. Shit. The fuck. Which brings me right over here. Your words, and I said this in another reading recently, your words are what have been blocking you from creating that lasting value. You see all that vineyard shit? That is not something you go do in 6 hours and go, oh, I planted 2,000 trees. No, that takes quite a bit of time to do that. Just saying. And then water all of them and make sure they all growing the way they're supposed to grow, fertilizing, doing whatever. That takes time. Don't let your thinking, but more particularly, your words, that action thing, speaking, don't let your words continue to block you. The end of this is all about, and what the hell, what is blocking you? I didn't even know I wrote that on there. There you go, your words. Don't let the transformation just be about your circumstances. Let the transformation be about your thinking and your speaking. And surrender and let the good shit happen. Some of y'all done just had so much negativity in the past couple of years. I'm just like, it's never gonna get better. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Getting better now. Just saying. Let us see what the granny cards got to say. Be selective. That's the first thing trying to come out. And I think that came out last week. I'm going to take it. And it's on top of the Lover's card. So, got choices to make. Be selective. Make room in your life for the new. Now, I know I just stood up here and said, it's new. You probably want to go back to the old. But even in going back to something that has been, you're trying to do a reboot on something, let go of the old shit and get with the new shit. So it was bad before. Does that mean it has to be bad now? Just saying. Do you? I'm going to come right back up here to what I said. The knowledge and the wisdom that you have. And everybody looking at you like, well, I thought you were smarter than that. What is she doing? Your wisdom. Not somebody else's wisdom applied or overlaid onto your system, your system of thinking and doing. Do you? Come on now. One more universe, please. One more. Of course, 5 or 6 trying to pop out. I ain't having that. Someone is watching. Be all in or be all out. That's the energy we're in right now. Be all in or be all out. If you're going to do something, go ahead and do it 100%. Don't do it 90%. Say, I'm going to wait and see what happens. Just go ahead. Once again, talking about having faith. You the boss, people. If you don't remember nothing else from this reading, you are the emperor. You are the boss. Carry it like that. And the boss don't have to run around telling everybody they the boss. I know somebody like that right now. In my experience, they always got to flex their little muscle, excuse me, to let you know they're in charge. When you are really in charge, you do not have to go around talking about, I am beautiful and I am brilliant. You don't. Because it's going to come up out of your pores and people are just automatically going to know. If you're the boss, if you're in charge, you've got wisdom, put that in your pocket, the skill and the logic that you have, and then look for circumstances and situations where you can help, and not the ones that are trying to drain all your energy and all your knowledge. You want to just get in and help people where they need help. My Taurus babies, I love you. I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I am about to get back into bed because I don't feel good. Love you. Bye.